Hey guys, Spooks here and welcome back to some more West of Loathing. Now, I have a little bit of a cough today, so I do apologize. But, let's go back to the coach. We're going to find Mccready's grave. And we're going to go to it. It was next to like a little house. I don't know if it was this house. But I figured Thieves' Graveyard stuck to his guns. Oh, dang. Okay, he died in 1887. I really thought I could like maybe dig him up and I'd be like, ah, got him. No such luck. Okay. Nope. Oh, wait. Hey. I always think that's the house doors, but it's not. Where was the billiards dude? He on floor 3? I think he was on floor 3. Let's see. Mrs. Gunn, music room, kids' rooms. May have been a Mr. Gunn's room. Ah. Is this the one that I searched? Yeah. It's all clean. Challenge him to a game. You pull out your cue and the ghost nods and wrecks the ball. He proceeds to crush you. Something feels wrong, like your cue isn't connecting with the ball properly. The ghost shakes his head. You're totally new to this, ain't you? You gotta chalk your cue.
Chalk? Or can I borrow yours?
Mine's ghost chalk. Wouldn't work. Dang it. I gotta find chalk. Did I find chalk somewhere? Maybe in the kids' room? Ooh, I haven't been in here. So many polyesters die just to decorate rooms like this. Hey, one of the mooses. Oh, I got a glass eye. Go to the museum lady. But I never meet a live duck that big. Paper mache antlers. Is that a goblin? Whole rack of bowling trophies. If they were billiards trophies, they'd be an easier pun to make. Boo! Haha, pretty good I am at getting you, huh, human? Wow, yes. Very much to getting me. Sorry, my throat is killing me, guys. Nice.
What is happening to you? Did Mr. Gunn hunting you into cutting head off?
No, Mr. Gunn, a good human man, is being very friends. Inside one of his bowling ball bags, my spore is growing. Only headroom. Mr. Gunn to finding me and hanging me up here for chatting with. Great guy.
Hi, I'm Sylvester Duty.
Oh, charmed, I'm sure. Lord Euston Camdenton at your service.
What happened to you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, not at all, not at all. Though it isn't a very exciting story. What? I was hunting lions on the plains of the Serengeti, and one of the blighters got the better of me.
Wow, you were eaten by a lion? That sounds pretty exciting to me.
Yes, well, not eaten as such. Sneaky bugger crept into my camp and pushed a stack of ammunition crates over on me.
Maybe I can help you.
Help me do what?
Well, help with whatever's keeping you as a ghost. Though now I say it, I guess there isn't much I can do to help you get revenge on that lion.
Oh, no. It isn't revenge that's keeping me here. Good for that lion, I say. Turnabout is fair play and all that. There, what?
Though I
do wish he'd done it in a manner that made for a better story.
So why are you a ghost then?
It's because of my one true regret. I never faced the most dangerous game.
I'm definitely not going to help you hunt people.
What? No. The most dangerous board game. Nobody was ever willing to play against me. A bally shame, eh, what?
What's this game?
It leads you over to the small table, on which is laid out a board of alternating red and black squares, with little wooden discs painted red and black as well.
Checkers?
The checkers jump and scatter as the ghost stabs 2 large hunting knives into the center of the board. Knife checkers! What are the rules? Do you know how to play checkers?
Yes.
Do you know how to stab someone in the hand with a knife?
Yes.
That's all you need to know to play. No. Oh. Higher than 4, you'll pass out. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so I need to get muscle. Okay, muscle's at 50. I don't know if I can get higher than that. So I had to get it at 60. Let's see here. Speed, armor, moxie, mysticality, spell damage. This gives me muscle. Excuse me. I did see that this gave me muscle. I was just seeing. Moxie, mysticality, moxie. This, not that. This gives me 8 muscle. Okay, that should be enough then. 62. Okay. Alright.
Against my better judgment, I'll play knife checkers with you.
Play aggressively. Play intelligently. Play. Oh, sorry, I should be reading this. Lord Houston Camdenton is still hanging around here. If he's looking for something to hunt, he's gonna be disappointed. These animals are all pretty much hunted out already. You yank one of the knives out of the board, and Lord Houston instructs you to hold it left-handed. The rules are, you may only attack your opponent's hands, and only when they are over the board. Displaced checkers are played from where they land, but attacking the board directly is a foul, which awards the opponent a stab-free turn. It appears to be primarily a game of concentration, quick movements, and feinting. You start out the game by attacking quickly and fiercely to establish dominance and keep your opponent from developing his pieces. This strategy is somewhat effective, but Lord Houston doesn't scare easily, and he manages to feint a few pieces past your guard. You enter the mid-game more or less evenly matched. In the mid-game, you focus more on the checkers than on your knife work, maneuvering into positions for some big gains in the long term. You suffer a few minor nicks and cuts, but are well positioned for the endgame. Lord Houston spots a hole in your defenses. He feints left, then quickly slides one of his pieces into the gap, and into your trap. This moves his hand into just the position you need to attack it. With a hard downward stab, he easily yanks his hand out of the way, and your knife hits one of your pieces on its edge, flipping it across the board to land neatly in his back rank. King me. I say, it's a foul to attack the board.
Sure, but I wasn't, was I? I attacked your hand and you dodged. That's all.
You sneaky blighter. All right, lad, I concede. Marvelous play. Hey, what? Cool. Except I'm so close to death. Which would really suck. Ooh, cheap cigars. Okay, I've got plenty of cheap cigars. This guy doesn't notice you approaching until you're right next to him. He yelps in surprise and drops his glass on the floor, then squints unsteadily at you. Then he takes a maraschino cherry from the bowl on the bar cart and throws it at your head.
Hey, stop that.
Yeah, sorry, just making sure you ain't one of them ghosts.
Are you one of the museum employees?
Yep, that's me.
What are you doing in here?
Hiding, buddy. I don't know if maybe you didn't notice, but this house has got ghosts in it.
You don't say.
Whole bunch of them all over. So I don't know about you, but I'm staying right here, where it's nice and drunk. I mean, safe.
Wouldn't you rather get out of here?
Nah, all the booze. Booze, that is. I'm really scared of when ghosts go boo, you know? They'll get me if I leave this room.
There aren't any ghosts between this room and the exit.
So you say. Said. That's what you said. But there's ghosts. They could be anywhere.
Except in here?
Exactly. I ain't leaving without a guarantee those ghosts won't grab me on the way out. Disguise you.
Here, look, we'll use this white shower curtain to disguise you as a ghost. Then they won't bother you on your way out.
That's a mighty fine idea, but eye holes. That curtain's got no eye holes for my eyes. I won't be able to see.
I'm starting to think you don't actually want to leave.
No, what gives you that idea? It's terrible in here. I narrow my eyes at him and blast some holes in the curtain. Okay, I get the picture. Manly's finest cotton candy schnapps. I really hope I don't die. Okay, I'm not going to die. Oh, heck yes. It's been a while since I've used her in a fight. Got him. I got a bowling pin. Oh, good. The XR85 was complete trash. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's just somewhere you can farm. Can I get another boo? Oh. I'm gonna try. What are these swords? There's so many weird pictures. So I need to find some chalk. I got an eyeball. So we can go to the second floor? Yeah. Go to the second floor. Guest rooms. Hey, lady. Hello again, dear. Were you able to find me a new eye?
Kind of.
How kind. Thank you very much. She takes the glass eye from you and puts it in, whereupon it falls through her and onto the floor. She tuts as she picks it up. Oh dear. It's a little too physical.
Yeah, I wasn't too certain this would work.
Don't worry, this is easily fixed. Do you have a hammer I can borrow? That'll do nicely. She takes the hammer, places the glass eye on her desk, and smashes it with a precise crack. Ah, perfect. She gives you back the hammer and plucks the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered fragments, after blowing the dust off it, and tucks it in her eye socket. That fits me much better. I don't like that.
Does it work?
Well, now that you mention it, no. I can't actually see with it.
It is the ghost of a glass eye, after all.
Oh dear, this won't do at all. What a shame.
You know, I don't really understand why your eye is still missing.
What do you mean?
Well, I always assumed when someone loses an arm or something, it just sticks around as an arm ghost. That's why people say they can feel it itching sometimes, because you've got an arm there, but it's a ghost. It's even called phantom limb syndrome. So logically, if the rest of you becomes a ghost after that, it would hook right back up.
But then, where did my eye go?
Maybe it got pushed back inside your head.
No, that seems... Wait.
What?
I do think I felt something just then. She shakes her head again. My goodness gracious. I hate that.
Keep going. It's like one of those puzzles where you try to get the marble in the hole.
She bends her head forward and continues shaking it. You can almost hear a faint rattling sound and then a plop. She straightens back up, blinking with two eyes.
You did it.
Well, I'll be. Thank you so much, dear. I never would have thought of that.
No problem. Have a nice time in heaven, or wherever.
Okay, so... What do I need to do? Hey, an exploding cigar, that's right. I have some cigars. Deadly venomous snakes. Buttoneer that maces people. Okay. But I have a cigar, so I can do probably something with that. Somewhere. Hillary, gun law. Gotta figure out what to say to this lady. Okay, wheels grind slow. What's the execution? Why did he invoke the trial by combat? We already went through all of this. I don't know. I don't know. I found his tombstone, but that's all. I don't have any books. I have the Nautical Almanac. Look up the date in it. Look up a date. Ah, crap. Five. Okay, so when was the... Okay, I think I have to look up something in the Almanac. Okay. I was in jail for a couple weeks. I'm going to start till July 25th. Presumably would have been the following. Trial by combat on the 26th. That was the Friday. So Monday the 29th. Monday the 29th of... I immediately forgot the month. Dang it. Okay, 19th, blah, blah, blah. Okay, July. No. Yes, July 29th. Okay. 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 July 29th. That was when Mccready was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day, centered right above the Western Territories, with its totality at 2:47 p.m. That's a hell of a thing. Okay, let's see. The duel... When was the duel? Look at July 29th in your almanac. Get this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day. What? Now you're just messing with me.
No, look for yourself. Totality at 2:47 p.m., right over the Western Territories.
Well, that's quite a thing, but I don't see how that affects... Wait, unless you're suggesting...
Right. It was the perfect opportunity for Mccready to escape.
That's absurd.
Absurd like a fox. You said yourself that Mccready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time, and stored that knowledge away for future use, like to give himself an advantage in a duel or something.
All right, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but Mccready couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan, because he didn't have any say over the court's schedule.
You said, well, with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Mccready could have caused any number of those delays himself, by faking illnesses or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco. This could also explain the trial by combat.
You mean there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long and he was found guilty, he'd have missed the eclipse?
Exactly. Whereas if he called for trial by combat, everything would be resolved one way or the other in only one more day. Maybe you'd win, and that'd be fine, but if you lost, he could use his escape plan.
I have to admit, this is pretty compelling, but it's all maybes and what-ifs. Yeah, maybe it happened, but maybe Mccready was rescued by leprechauns.
Are those leprechauns in Frisco?
You need some kind of hard evidence before this is any more than just a fun story, is what I mean. Let me ask you something else. How can I find evidence of his escape? Well, we don't even know an escape happened. True. Something like that would have been in the news for certain. Where can I find the news? The only place I remember ever seeing a newspaper was in Boring Springs. Unless the library has some news. Can you help me find something? Looking for some of that. Oh, do you have any old newspapers? Yes, we have a small archive of the Frisco Newsinator dating back about 20 years. They're in the stacks. Shouldn't have trouble locating them. They're delicate, so please be careful. Will do. Thanks. Guys, we're getting big brain times. You find a few bundles of old newspapers at the bottom of one shelf. The Frisco Newsinator, you start at the beginning of the stack and flip through them until you find the paper for the week of July 28th through August 3rd. The main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. The editor apologized for bearing the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all three men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped in the confusion, and only two of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. Keep looking. You don't find anything else relevant to the case. However, as you're putting the papers back in order on the shelf, a headline on the more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article is light on information, but apparently Mrs. Gunn's husband, Dan, vanished on the road while traveling to Dirtwater on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits. but no evidence was found. Okay, we're gonna go back to her, see if this is sufficient evidence. Maybe. We might actually start having longer episodes as well. I think this one's gonna be, we're gonna try to shoot for an hour. That way we're not getting tons and tons, and I'm losing track of what's happening between the episodes. I'm already losing track of what's on each floor. Oh, gosh. Okay, lady. Come here. Got a question for you. Found a newspaper article. The guys
Scheduled to be executed the day of the eclipse escaped, and one of them was never caught.
Which one?
Well,
Didn't say, did it? Nope. Damn it.
and executed
Criminals aren't given gravestones with their names on them, so you can't just go looking around Frisco Cemetery. Listen, Sylvester, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point you would have to actually find Mccready himself to prove he wasn't executed due to my failure. Okay. Now I go look at the tombstone. I thought there was something I had to do with it. Oh. Okay. It was at the desert house. Makes sense, it's the farthest place from Frisco. An abandoned minecart. Cool. Because she said those who are executed don't have names. Howdy.
Howdy, are you guilty, Mccready?
Well, now enter that nickname in. No, what year is it?
1895.
17 years. No, I tell a lie. There was that one time 8 years ago.
The same Mccready that escaped the gallows during an eclipse?
Yeah, well now, since the statute of limitations is expired, I might as well fess up. Yep, that was me. Real sweet plan, too. Apart from that one little hitch, it went off smooth as silk. Even worked in a little misdirection to lead the law to them other two fellas. Instead of me. Serves 'em right, too. They was real murderers, not like me. I never killed a man except in a fair fight.
Except for that one little hitch you mentioned? You miscalculated how long to delay the trial. So in order not to miss the eclipse, you called for a trial by combat.
Oh, well, yep, that's the truth of it. You're blaming me for Miss Wainwright's death, I suppose.
You didn't... Why didn't you just trust her? She would have gotten you declared innocent.
She had a real good head on her shoulders, sure, but so did that prosecutor fella. I didn't rate the odds better than 50-50. Not good enough. And anyway, the trial by combat was part of her job. She should have been ready.
She trusted you. She's a ghost now because she feels guilty about losing that trial. I've spent ages trying to convince her you weren't innocent. And she backed you every step of the way, despite the fact that you got her killed, and you don't even care.
Hell, you bite your tongue, Sonny. You don't know me. Don't care. I did what I felt I had to do to stay alive, and I felt damn guilty about what happened to Miss Wainwright. But I ain't taking all the blame for it. No, sir. She'll tell you herself she should have been better prepared, just like she told me that day, apologizing with her last breath. I gave up gunfighting for her. Gave up the only thing I live for. That's how I felt about it.
You, gave up gunfighting?
Weren't easy, but I did. Bought this house, bought this land, raised some chickens, and had a little vegetable garden. Place has gone to hell since I died. That's a shame. Anyway, I never fired my pistol again. Not even at a damn fence post.
That's not what it says here on your grave.
Oh, hey, read it again. That's the fellow that killed me. Having a little ironic joke, I reckon. I didn't actually read what it is. We'll go back and read it.
Someone killed you?
You're only the second person to track me down. First one was 9 years after the trial. Vic Timsbury's brother, hunting for revenge.
What happened?
He challenged me to a duel, and I told him I ain't doing that no more. He asked again, and I said no, and he hollered at me, and I took my pistol out of the closet and threw it at his feet, so as he could see how the cylinder was all rusted shut. And he cocked his gun and asked me one last time, and I said no, and last thing I remember was the bang. Oh, you can see the bullet hole. Kinda aimed to bury me, though. Guess he weren't all bad.
Do you want to see Felicity again? I could take you to her ghost.
Nah, I reckon I'll just go back to sleep. Ain't right a dead fella walking around. Just tell her sorry for me, alright? Here, you can give her my pocket watch. She'll recognize it.
Alright, bye, Mccready.
So long, fella. Stuck to his guns. Ha! I get it. I want his rusted pistol. That would be cool. Okay, let's go back. Ah, this is like Breadwood, but worse. Okay, this is floor 2. Okay, lady. Go away. Got a question for you. Are you ready for this?
I found Mccready's grave. He wasn't executed.
You're 100% certain it's him, not some other man named Mccready?
It was him. Here, he gave me his watch to give you.
She turns the watch around in her hands for a while, just looking at it without saying anything. Then she slowly winds it and listens as it chimes the hour. Yes, this is his watch, all right. Thank you. Wait, you said he gave it to you. He's alive.
Not exactly. He's a skeleton. We talked for a while, and then he asked me to bury him again so we could go back to sleep.
What did he say?
He confirmed our guesses. He knew about the eclipse in advance and stalled the trial for his escape plan, but stalled it too long and decided to hedge his bet by calling for the trial by combat.
I see.
He gave up gunfighting.
He what?
He bought a nice little house and raised chickens. Never fired his pistol again. In fact, he left it to rust. 9 years later, Timsbury's brother caught up to him and challenged him to a revenge match. Mccready refused repeatedly, so the guy shot him. He said to tell you he was sorry.
She looks at you silently for a moment, then looks at the watch. She winds the hands back a minute and listens as it chimes again. She sighs and shakes her head, then smiles at you. Thank you, Sylvester. You'd make a damn fine attorney. She shakes your hand and fades from view as she does so, leaving her attorney's badge in your hand. Rest in peace, counselor. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, I'll take that. Also, we're going to do that. Ooh, 17 to 20? What's my current one do? Oh, 17 to 20. It's about the same. Alright, Holmes. I take care of the ghost. Oh, thank goodness. I've got to go wash this flour off and get back to work. But first... Oh, man, this feels like I've been saving up these itches for days. I was about to go crazy. Thanks, Sylvester. You're a lifesaver.
No problemo.
Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. Hallelujah. Okay, we've got to get chalk somewhere. Also, how do I get rid of you? I've been with some library stuff. Looking for some of that delicious paste. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go through all of this to see specific topic. Okay. Definition of a word. Okay. Maybe I can... There are 10 ghosts left on the premises. There are 4 left on the first floor, 2 on the second, and 4 on the third. Your cut's pretty loud. It's gotta be... I've also got to figure out how to poach an egg. And I think I have to... What does this guy need? No, I could just kill him, but that's no fun. Oh yeah, exploding cigar. Maybe we'll try going down to the basement where there was... like you could build stuff. Try that out. Actually, maybe we'll go to the first floor again. It's been a minute. Ghost chili. Which I assume we need the kitchen for. Kitchen, we need an egg. Parlor, there's not anything in here. Yeah, okay. I might need that photo at one point. Probably for one of the ghosts. So I don't know why I look so... I look tan. I'm not, though. Okay, I don't know why you decided to paint that. What's in here? Okay. that's the silencer. Dang it, okay. I'll make sure there's no ghost down here. See if there's any eggs or anything we can get. Practice greeting it. Hello. I really hope I can try to get it to respond to me. No. That's not. Okay, I'm not gonna fight them. Pour a little bit of boiling water onto the dirt floor. Okay, so I have mud. And I have boiling water. To make tea! I need a tea bag. Because the little girl wanted a tea party. Let's see, and tea? Probably in the kitchen. Dang it. Gotta find an egg. Where would I find an egg? I think we might have to go fight the hedge dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Weird, this bush seems to be full of pinto and kidney beans. You didn't think those grew on bushes. You especially didn't think they could both grow on the same bush. It might make decent chili. I'm glad I saw that. Okay, well, here's the W. Okay, we're gonna... You didn't run far enough, lad. We're gonna do this. Then... that. And this. And then... this. Give you some wiggly arms, minus $3 stats. We got this. Ow. That's fine. Get him. Kerplow. Magic infused leaf. H is for hedge. What is that? Hedges, heed my call. Okay. Entire party to the enlightenment field, because that really did help. Do this. Do this. Reduce everyone's stats. Yeah, we got this. Got to love my bean wall. Alright. Let's up our stats again. There we go. Get teethed. Hedge Wizard's Journal. Hedge Wizard's Orb. Hedging your bets. Portal made of and filled with enchanted shrubbery. Interesting. Oh, cool. After reading the book, you resolve to make some budget cuts, but you mistake the book for your budget and cut it to pieces. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, okay, so... I also found a cell phone. Kind of cool. 9 muscle, 9 moxie, 9 mysticality plus 15. What does this? 15 armor. Spell damage I think would be better. And then, okay, what does this mean? H is for hedge. I doubt it. It's gotta mean something else. Oh, let's read the journal. It's full of terrible poetry. Everlasting shrubbery, nobly leaf crowned. Whence comes all joy? Sweet thy fragrance, wondrous thy strength. Namaste, my lord. East. Oh, ooh, ooh. I was wondering if it was a word going straight down, but it's directions. Where's my pen? So, east. That's not gonna work. I gotta get an actual notepad. Okay. East, north, west, south, west, north. Okay, so we've got that. I've got your number. Which door do I go in, though? Oh, not this one. Ah, yeah, this guy's dead. I really like when you do that. Taste my hot beans. Okay, let's see. Ooh, well, make a wish. Okay, you hold the token over the well and try to think of something to wish for. After a few seconds, you accidentally drop the token into the well. Dang it. Wish I had that token back. You hear some chimes and a rope appears the wishing well's crossbeam. Well, how about that? Oh! That's a weird place for the wishing well to be. Oh, wait. It's kind of a cool shortcut. Okay, so I think... Well, obviously it's not that door. So... What? I didn't even know there was meat plants. I got tea leaves. So am I dumb? Where's the... this one? It is. Okay. So, east, north, west, south, west, north. The hedge wizard's orb starts vibrating as you get close to this weird human-shaped bush. Not you again. Wait, you're not him. Shoo.
Nope, I'm Sylvester.
Nice to meet you. I'm the hedge.
The hedge?
Yeah, the hedge. The source of all magic in the maze. Yada yada. Boy, I can't tell how glad I am to see somebody besides that dorky wizard. Did you?
Yep, I took care of him.
Thank you. I made the mistake of granting him a boon, and he started treating me like a god or something. Coming around day after day, prostrating himself before me like a huge dweeb. Just awful. I mean, sure, I'm powerful and all that, but it's not like I did anything to get this way. I mean, I'm rooted to the ground. I just grew this way.
Anyway, you mentioned a boon?
Oh, sure. I guess I owe that much for getting rid of that clown. Here you go.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Now, I should be getting back to my business here. You can see yourself out. Cool. Is that a perk? It is. Ah, nice. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so... there wasn't a lot in there. But I got the tea leaves and I got beans. Really needed an egg. But if I go to the little girl... Was there anything in the music room? How did I miss this? Oh, I just went over and talked to that lady. I didn't even talk to this guy. This is a ghost of an orchestra conductor, unless he's a ghost of someone pretending to be an orchestra conductor. Either way, he's very agitated about something, or he's conducting Flight of the Bumblebee.
Sorry to interrupt, but I can't actually hear the music. What are you conducting?
It is the finale of the 1812 Solemn Overture by Tchaikovsky.
Oh, the 1812 Overture, sure. That would have been my second guess. Is your orchestra like double ghosts or something?
What? Oh, I see. No, there's no orchestra. I merely have this piece of music irrevocably lodged in my head. It's been nagging at me ever since my death.
Just a guess, but did you die during a performance of the 1812 Overture?
That is correct. Very astute of you.
And the finale of that piece features real actual cannons, right? Is that how you died?
If it was my fate to be slain by a piece of music, cannons would have been far preferable to my utterly farcical demise.
What happened?
The overture requires several cannons, because it is impossible to load a single cannon quickly enough to fire as the score demands. However, the stage we were performing on could not have borne the weight.
What did you do?
I was not informed of the difficulty until it was far too late to make any changes. It transpired that the stage manager decided it would be sufficient to give a box of bullets to the tuba player.
You were shot by a tuba.
I was shot, as you say, by a tuba.
No wonder you ended up as a ghost.
Oh, it isn't the ridiculousness of my death that troubles me, really. Accidents happen, as with any of the performing arts. A colleague of mine was decapitated by an errant cymbal during a performance of Paganini's Violin Concerto No. 1. Such are the risks we take for our art.
Gosh.
The problem is that the 1812 Overture's finale is a very dramatic and energetic piece. With this music constantly replaying itself in my head, I have been utterly unable to find any peace. Okay, well, I have sheet music. What if I can go to the library? Yeah, I got some tea leaves. Ooh. Okay, if I take... I don't want to be in here. If I take the tea leaves to that boiling water area, I think I'd be able to make tea. So my ear itches, sorry. You know, like your inner ear starts to itch? Yeah. Also, I hate that. He hates that too. Alright, this was Huntman. I love the goblin humming. One-eyed moose. Cigars. How many bowling pins do I need? I probably need bowling pins for some reason. I need an egg. But I don't know how to get an egg. Well, let's go see if we can do something with these tea leaves. There's boiling water down there. And hopefully that'll give us some insight as to what to do with everything else. This is not the right door. That is also not the right direction. Let's see. This... Was I going in the right direction? I was. I had to beat the spiders to turn on the... That's right. Ah ha ha ha. Tea service with tea. Okay, so I did... Maybe that's why that well was there in the first place. I think that's where I got the tea leaves. That makes sense. Okay, let's see here. Third floor. Kids' room. And I should probably go back to the visitor center. Once I just rescue this guy.
I sure did. Here you go.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. She serves the tea, and the four of you, okay, well, not the doll, sip it with your pinkies extended in genteel fashion. Then, with a giggle and a wave, she fades away. Rest in peace, kiddo. I have the doll. Oh, goodness, I thought that would never be overlooked at me. I'm shaking like a leaf.
Kind of a freaky situation, right?
Hey, I had an evil tea party with a demonic doll previously. Having to deal with little kids freaks me out bad enough. Having to interact with the ghost of one was horrifying. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work.
What do you do here?
I run the candy counter in the visitor center. Well, if you don't like kids, I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Wait. Oh, that just jogged my memory. Okay, so remember how I got tiny dynamites out of here? Can I combine the dynamite with a cigar? Let's see. Examine it. Wait a second. What if you stuck this in one of those cigars you found? Ha! Poke hole to top the cigar. Oh, yes. Okay. He's the guy in the guest rooms. So let's go there. Guys, we're making progress. We're flying through these ghosts. This is room 4. Guess what, buddy? I think this is what you're looking for. That's an exploding cigar.
Yep, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time.
What did you use for the explosive?
I found a really small firecracker, just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also without the, violent lead projectile.
You're a genius. Please let me see it in action so I can finally rest. Yes. Alright, where are we at? 4 on the first floor, 1 on the second, and 3 on the third. Okay. Let's see. If I go down to the library, I might be able to find music. Where else would I even find music? Or be able to make music notes? Gallery? Stats, states, statues, statute. Okay. I don't think it'll be in the gallery. You never know. Papers. Fortunately, what if I write music? Nope. Alright. Blank sheet music. This is either blank sheet music or some kind of weird notebook paper with every 6th line missing. That's probably sheet music. Or what needs to be sheet music. Dang it. Okay, let's go down to the first floor. Let's see if we can do anything here. I don't think we can. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Match confused leaf. Make something. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the visitor center. Actually, stay here. Because I think the visitor center, maybe I can talk to these guys and get something new. Look how busy this place is. Having greeted you, he now stands perfectly silent. Thanks again for your help. What an ordeal.
No problem. How's the itching?
More or less better. I mean, hygiene is what it is in this day and age, you know. I would like a souvenir photograph.
Wait a second. This is a photograph of the house.
Yep, an official Gun Matters souvenir photo.
Why'd you take a picture of me then?
Oh, that's just for our records.
Oh, okay.
Candy. Those all look nice. I'm actually going to buy one of each in case I die. These would be good things to eat. Souvenirs. Personalized shot glasses. The guy from the bar cart is leaning... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The guy picks up a bottle stashed behind the display and fills the shot glass labeled Biff.
Is that your name? Biff?
Sure. He knocks back the shot, tosses the glass over his shoulder before picking up and filling another one. Now it's, Yancey. Cool. Okay. Wasn't much we could do there. We got some candy. Oh, I think that's really going to help us. Where would we get a poached egg? Oh, chili spices. I want to see if there's actually anything in here you can get. Because I'm confused. I'm lost. So I might just leave this episode here. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. If you like these longer episodes, let me know. The next few are probably going to be longer, just because these are pre-recorded, obviously. But hopefully you enjoyed it and actually liked being able to see some progress go on. But until next time, guys, stay spooky. Toodles!